On to the next topic. On to the next topic. On to the next topic, man. All right, man. The internet is ablaze again. And as it typically does, right? The internet goes ablaze when people talk about Drake, right? Now, my thing is, and I think I can already kind of tell the narrative because I know what was said, is something along the lines of hip hop being boring or not being as it used to be without Drake or whatever the case is. And I would think that when you're listening to people who understand hip hop, listen to hip hop, know hip hop, um, I think they would understand how untrue that is. But again, I don't want to sound like a Drake hater. I've been trying to just listen a little bit more and not just fly off when people say dumb shit to me what about in reference to Drake. But this clip has been floating around, right? I have not listened to it. I literally thought it was a joke. I thought that it was just a joke. I thought people was talking. And then I see everybody doing videos on it. So let me listen to what he's saying here to get some context. And I'm gonna try to shoot bro some bail. But if he talking that, we gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? I will hate for you, says Latrice. Shout out to you. All right, man. Hey, you know what? Somebody sent me a message this morning, basically saying somebody said that Kendrick dropped, and I woke up like, what? So don't do that to me, bro. Don't. I wake up at 6:30 in the morning. No, 5:30 in the morning. Don't hit me with the message talking about Kendrick dropped at 5:30. Got me losing my mind. Like, damn, I wasn't up last night. Don't do that to me. All right, let's get it.
Do you think the Drake and Kendrick beef fractured hip hop?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need
Off top. Do you think the Drake and Kendrick beef fractured hip hop? How? Now he's gonna give me some reason, but how? Drake is still dropping music. Drake is dropping music. Kendrick is on tour. Hip hop is alive. People are still dropping records. You got you still have the other side of things that are like I don't want to say the lower end, but you still got the YNs dropping music. You still got YB dropping, right? You still got Cardi dropping, which we talking about previously. You still got Tyler dropping. You still got Joyner dropping. Where is the fracture? It's only fractured if you look at it from a sense of Drake not being the golden goose, the golden boy anymore. If you look at it like, if you're saying that, then yeah, okay, he not the golden boy anymore. But you know what I'm saying? Just like titles, just like championships, this shit comes in waves, fam. You had the Celtics and the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? They ran the NBA for a minute. Now that shit moved on. It done been to Chicago. It done been to San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? It done been to Miami. It done came, you know what I'm saying? It done been all over the place. Same thing with boxers. It done been with Tyson. It done been with Ali. Bro, it's gonna change, the changing of the guard, fam. If that's what it is, that's what it is. It's not fractured.
Drake. When Drake was around, like when he was at the number one spot, hip hop was still exciting.
Mm-hmm.
When Drake,
love Drake.
When Drake was doing his tour and lighting up the city and everything, it was lit.
Yeah.
Nobody can light up the city. I just said on other shit with Lord Sco, I said this shit is boring.
Why he still doing music? Why he not lighting up the city? Why is he not? Why they act like this nigga went in a hole and said, I'm done. I ain't making no more music. I'm not making no more music. I'm going away. Why he not lighting up the city? He's dropped an album, several singles, and a new album on the way. Why he not like? What's the problem? Oh, you saying he not getting the push? Oh, you saying he not getting that big UMG push to give you the illusion that he's bigger than he is. Nobody can make the city exciting. What do you mean make the city exciting? Basically, he's saying, what it sounds like he's saying is the ladies ain't out. And if they not interested in what bro is doing no more, then hey, bro, that's on him. But there's other artists that are getting, you know what I'm saying? If you're interested in that kind of stuff, there's other artists that probably bringing the ladies out, but they not really, listen, I can't speak to it because I'm not a woman, right? So the women should tell me if they are out in the streets for Drake when he comes to the city again. Let me know. That's why Math didn't pay these guys. Bro, what? Fact.
I just said on other shit with Lord Sko, I said this shit is boring. Nobody's excited. Kendrick is a great rapper. He's dope, but he's not bringing the excitement to it. He's bringing the creativity to it.
Niggas wasn't excited when GNX was coming to the city? What are you talking about? Kendrick could circle back today. Circle back. Sold out tour. He could circle back today. They going back. I think it's at the end of the day, it's a preference thing. If they were showing up for Drake, he probably wouldn't be saying that. But bro is canceling tours overseas. You know what I'm saying? I seen he had a trailer that dropped yesterday. Maybe we'll react to that too. He had a trailer or something dropped from yesterday. Is this the Iceman tour he's already promoting? I'm not really sure, right? But he could circle back and do another tour if he wanted to. So I don't get that narrative either.
To it. He's bringing the creativity to it. Drake was outside with the whores. He was all over the place. He's mixing and merging with everybody.
Let me show you
know what I'm saying?
He was outside with the whores. Ladies. He was outside with the whores. See what they think of y'all. See what they think of y'all. Kendrick out here telling you to be respect yours, right? He was out here with the whores. So that's all he talking about. I'm telling you that's all he talking about is the women. That's it. And it's not like they still not showing up. But bro, why you need another man to excite the ladies? What are we talking about here, bro? Niggas is cornballs. I know I'm married, bro, so I don't, but why you need another man to do that job for you? Look at this nigga. Hold up. Go outside, nigga. Get your own. You need that's sick. I would never give a man that much props and credibility attached to me. I would never give a man that kind of attached to me. He was bringing the whores out, man. He was, nigga, what? You better get outside, nigga. Come on, bro. But that's what it be like. I'm telling you, dudes be attaching themselves to other men to reap the benefits. And that's one of the reasons why Drake was mad. That's one of the reasons, like, bro, like, all the shit I done did for y'all, all the things I done done for y'all, all of the parties I done thrown, and y'all want to treat me like that. That's one of the reasons why he was like. So again, bro, it just sound corny to me. It just sound corny to me. I would never
merging with everybody.
Let me show you
know what I'm saying?
Drake could affect culture just by his gambling slip.
Yeah.
Yo, I bet $2 million on the Chiefs.
The gambling shit is crazy to me.
Just think of.
I don't gamble. I don't have anything against people who gamble. I don't gamble. Period. I lose $20, I'm going home. Ask my auntie. Auntie said, hey, come to the boat with me, nephew. I said, I don't gamble. She said, take $20 and see what happened. Me and wifey went, I took $20, I left. Now, I don't like to throw money away. I don't like to throw money away. I have bought sneakers, sold sneakers at a pretty decent level. I've bought and sold things that I know I can make my money back on. But I am not taking advice on gambling from Drake. What gives him he got money to blow. What gives him the credibility for people to follow Drake in a way and say, oh, wherever he's betting his money, I'm gonna bet mine. You know how many losing tickets I've seen from this nigga? You know how many losing tickets? I lost $1 million today. I can't lose what? So they relying on him for women, and they're relying on him for an opportunity to make money gambling. Come on, he can shift the culture with gambling. What, nigga? Who is listening to Drake for gambling advice? And I don't. The thing is, people say things in reference to Drake or as a mouthpiece for Drake. Drake ain't saying this. Drake ain't saying this. So your issue becomes, why are these niggas talking about another man like that, bro?
Gambling slip.
Own.
Yeah.
What up, JoJo?
I bet $2 million on the
Yeah.
Chiefs.
The gambling shit is crazy to me.
Just think about that. Just his gambling
He was adding excitement to it.
Yes.
Think about this, Drake. He would host awards, NBA weekends, stuff like that. We don't have another artist in hip hop that can do that.
He will host awards at NBA weekends. I mean, the thing is, I understand Drake to be more of a socialite. No problems there. So if you're saying Drake is more of a socialite, that's just who he is. He can still be the socialite. Who's stopping him from doing these things? Who's stopping him from booking a gig at the ESPYs or whatever the hell it is? Or who's stopping him from getting a gig? You know what I'm saying? He was the one sitting courtside at a Toronto game and looking like a goof. He was the one sitting next to sitting courtside looking like a goof, staring down DeMar DeRozan. That he fucked up his own checks with that, bro. Like, who's to say he can't still be a socialite? The thing is, I think he still is. I think he's just a socialite with a smaller group. He's still out. He's still partying. He's still going places. Y'all niggas just ain't invite. Like it seemed like y'all just missing him. They seem like they miss him.
The Raptors would be on television because Drake would be sitting front row.
Wait,
He's
what?
sitting on NBA weekends, stuff like that.
He has hosted some things, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't Drake host an award show? $2017. Yeah, okay, the ESPYs in 2014. So 2014, 2017. But even then, bro, you talking like 11 years ago, 13 years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2017 and 2014. So he hasn't even done that in a while. And when Kendrick come off tour, he's not that kind of person. But trust me, if he wanted to do those types of things, people would watch. But would you? But would he? Would they?
Have another artist in hip hop that can do
the
that.
Raptors would be on television because Drake would be sitting front row.
He's sitting on the sideline.
Yes.
He's bringing something. He's bringing a pulse to the culture.
He's bringing a pulse to the culture. Bro, you like it, if it was such a big deal, he was courtside at the Raptors game. He fucked that up on his own. My bad, I'm censoring myself. He messed that up on his own. If people saw the value in it still, they would continue to do it. Why is he not hosting? Why is he not at the courtside game? Why is he not courtside at the games?
He added excitement to the
But what
culture.
do you think the fracture? So now you think because we were having a big discussion about this the other day, and it's like it feels like people are picking sides.
Of course.
Like you either on the Kendrick side or the Drake side. Like why?
What side are y'all on then? Or like y'all. Seems like people are picking sides. There's no other artist that can provide that to the culture. Y'all just pick the side. Listen, man, talking heads, that's all I see. But again, it's their opinion, right? It's their depiction, it's their interpretation of the current state. It doesn't mean it is correct. Mine doesn't have to be correct. All I'm saying is if you step back from either side and not be a part of a side and say the whores aren't outside, okay. Are you going overseas to the shows then? Are you following the man around to be at all the shows? You saying, oh, He can shift the culture with his gambling picks. Is he not still doing these things? He is. It's just not hitting the same because the people have moved on. What are we talking about?
It feels like people are picking sides.
Of course.
Like you either on the Kendrick side or the Drake side. Like why?
Vicente, yes. So they saying Drake's lifestyle is the culture, basically. That's what they saying. That's what they're alluding to is Drake's lifestyle being the culture and people being invested in the lifestyle.
Of course.
Like you either on the Kendrick side or the Drake side. Like why we got to
Because they're two powerhouses. When you have two powerhouses, it's always a fracture.
There's only one guy, one person that I ever seen toe the line with two powerhouses, and that was Bimmy with Ja Rule.
Wait. What is he talking about?
When you have two powerhouses,
My bad, gang.
Excitement to the
But what do
culture.
you think the fracture? So now you think because we were having a big discussion about this the other day, and it's like it feels like people are picking sides.
Okay.
Of course.
Like you either on the Kendrick side or the Drake side. Like why we got to
Because they're
pick
two
sides?
powerhouses.
Okay.
When you have two powerhouses, it's always a fracture.
There's only one guy, one person that I ever seen toe the line with two powerhouses, and that was Bimmy with Ja Rule
And
and 50 Cent. He's the only
That's
person
amazing.
I've ever seen that could be around two people that hate each other and come around and, yo, what's up? What's popping? I was just with Ja Rule yesterday, but it doesn't matter.
But you did it.
Who? I don't know. It wasn't cool. That's why I wasn't there. That's why they got me out of there. Because it wasn't cool for me to be doing that. And I was harmless. But it was just like they didn't know if I was giving people the information that they didn't want people to know.
But I think it's a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more intricate than, oh, you don't. You're not doing music with him, or you don't like him, so I can't be around you. I think it's a little bit more intricate than that. What it is presented as is a stark difference in morals and character. I'm telling you, that's what it is. At least that's the way I see it, personally. That's the way I see it. The way I see it is the difference isn't so much as, do you like Kendrick's rapping? Do you like Drake's rapping? A lot of people have said they didn't like Kendrick. And then now, based on what he's done in this battle, now they like him. Or vice versa. I never liked Drake, period. So everything that's coming out right now, I understand. I get it. Like, it makes sense to me. But there are people on both sides who enjoy both artists as rappers. That's just the way that it is. But I've seen more people move from this side of liking Drake as a rapper and despising what his perceived morals are, and ushering in Kendrick and being like, yo, I rock with his morals. Hopefully I said that, or versa vices, right? Hopefully I said that in a way that makes sense. But I think what people are really engulfed in with Kendrick is the morality aspect of it, where it's like we don't know him. What I've seen of him is that he's a genuine moral guy. There's not any stories that have come out about Kendrick, at least that have stuck, that even are remote to sound remotely plausible. But when it gets to Drake, there's stories upon story upon story upon story, and I think people are just not rocking with the morals, bro. They don't care if you a good rapper, if you a snake.
If I was giving people the information that they didn't want people to know.
That's
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You toe that line, and you got to pick a side.
Listen, bro. What I gathered from this is what I wasn't expecting to gather. They're saying that hip hop is boring, and I thought they were gonna take the approach of the hip hop is boring on the artistic level. Like, oh man, we're not getting the bangers from Drake no more. We're getting music from this artist, and this artist, or whatever. Their take on this is basically Drake is a socialite. Drake provided the party, and now those things have seemed to either diffuse, diminished, or completely evaporated, right? But the thing is, I don't think it's been that way for the people who are closest to Drake. For the outsiders, yeah, Drake already said, I'm not doing none of that for y'all no more, bro. I'm over here in the UK and he back home, right? So for you to look at it like it's boring because you're not a part of it anymore, I'm stuck on Drake bought the whores out. I am stuck on that, bro. Like, because I listen. Even if those women would call themselves whores, I don't think that they want you to be you was here, like you thought that was it? Like I was going with you because of him? No, I want that, not this, not you. So I don't know. Ladies, I can't speak for y'all, so y'all let me know in the comments, but it was definitely a degenerate type of speech. Their old asses can't get women or something because we are loving rap right where it is and I'm having a ball. Fact, they bugging heavy. They told us where their values lay. As a New Yorker, it appears the old New York media heads are suffering from losing Diddy and Drake at the same time. Ooh. No parties. No parties. I mean, you could go get with Michael Rubin if you want. You know what I'm saying? Michael Rubin's still out. Still out and about, you know what I'm saying? You can go get with Michael Rubin, you know? What up, Josh? Apparently they haven't listened to clips or did albums. No. And then again, you know, the type of event that's going to be presented with those artists are going to bring women. There are even at a level like this where we almost at 40,000 subs, there's so many women here that are watching, breaking down and catch bars, nigga, that sometimes I may not even catch. Like they locked in. Y'all are locked into the music. So y'all going to the show to see your favorite artists. Fancy that. Y'all went to the show to see the artist that you admire as a rapper. Not to throw ass. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Come on, bro. I don't know. Listen, bro. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, y'all didn't go to hey man, they ain't coming out to the shows to throw ass. They going to go listen to the lyrics. These hoes breaking down bars. What the? Stop, bro. Y'all down bad. Y'all down bad. All right, next topic. Get them likes up. Yes, I appreciate you. Radically Retro, I appreciate you. I was sweating up in the mosh pit to Not Like Us. I'm telling you. Let's get to the next video, man.